Hello everyone, this is Digit D, and today I got a cool video for you guys. This video took a very long time to get made. Well, technically, it didn't take long to get made because I'm making it right now. It's a video tailored to in Honkai Star Rail. I'm getting all of my characters that I have pulled in the game to level 80. Most of my characters are level 70, except the newer ones that I did get are at like, if we click here and we go to my character roster, my last three characters are Link's at level 50, Fu Xuan at level 50, and Kafka at level 50. Most of my characters that I do have is at level 80. Mostly all of my characters that I mean not level 80, but level 70, I mean. All my characters that I do have on me are at level 70. That'd be all of these characters. Every single last one is level 70. I had to figure out the math and how many books that you need to get your characters from level all the way up to level 80. The reason why it says 23 characters level 80 because I'll be there today. I did the last bit of farming today, so I am ecstatic and very excited to show you my Honkai Star Rail account. This is my account. I have spent some money, not too much money, like maybe around $40 to $50. That's about it. I didn't spend any more than that. So this is my account showcase for anyone who wants to look at it or whatever and see, and and all characters to level 80. So this is going to be a fun one today. It's not going to be too long. It's going to be short and simple and to the point. So if we go to data bank here, we can actually look at the characters here and see, you can see these are all of the characters that I do have, and the ones that I don't have are down here. I don't have a lot of these other characters since trying to pull for Himiko or Welt. I missed my chance to get Silverwolf. I have to wait until they do her banner again, which Sela is going to be coming up. I'm not going to pull for Sela, but I am going to pull for Topaz and the other few characters. But so that's mostly all the characters I have. Light cone wise, I have almost all of these light cones here, except some of these down here, but that's about it. So, but let's do what I mostly wanted to show you, is getting all the characters to level 80. So first off, the character wise is making sure I have the exact amount of books you need. So if you wanted to do that, you go to inventory here. These are all my inventory goods that I have that I can show you. There's the ones that I have down at the bottom, but you can see I have 1,825 purple books and 5,167 blue books. I've been farming for a very long time now, and I have 15,505,000 credits, 261,000. That's how many credits I have in the game right now. I farmed up all the ascension materials for all the characters to ascend all of them that I have to level 80. The rest of the characters, because I do not have them, I can't level them up, so I'm not going to farm for them until I get them. Once newer characters come out down the line, then I will farm for them. It's not going to be recorded though, but I'm going to keep it up, because once you have all of the main roster that you have, because you get a bunch of characters early on, if you get all of them to level 80, they're going to be so much more easier to get to level 80, because now you don't need to do as much farming. You just need to do some events here and there that they bring out, which helps give books, and then save up those books, and then boom, you can get your other characters that you want to level 80. So I have my phone here, so we can do a calculator here. or I can actually use the computer calculator on my desktop to figure out the exact amount. So I figured out, if we go to the Honkai Star Rail level calculator for characters, there's a few characters that I do not have because I have it synced up to my account here. I can choose, not light cones, characters, and choose. So if I choose Kafka, it tells me exactly how many books that I need left is 248. So if they, since Fushuen, Kafka, and Lynx are all at the same level, it's going to cost 248 books. Then for the rest of the characters that I have, like Ting Yun and all the others, it's going to cost 139. So since I already have 3 characters at level 80, because I did those a while back before I decided to make this video. So I take 139 characters. So we'll get the calculator out. We take 139 books, technically 139 purple books, times that by 17 characters, because that I already have 20. I have 23 characters. I need to add the other ones, so since I have 17 of them at level 70. The other 3 are not. So now I add in the last 3, which is 248. So we go here. It's mostly numbers games, basically. So we go to here, 248. You can see that there. I hit calculator, plus 248, plus 248, and then plus 248. So total wise, I need 3,107 purple books. And then we take that number and then we times that by 20,000. And that will give us the amount of EXP that I need to make sure I have it. 62,140,000 EXP is how much I need. But back in game now, and we can bring up the calculator here, I have 1825 times 20,000. That equals 36,500,000. And then I have 55,167 times 5,000 equals 25,835,000. Then I take that number and then I'll add it to 36, 5, and then 36,500,000, which gives me 62,335,000. Then I will subtract that from the 62,140,000. And boom, we would have 195,000. It should be in the negative range, negative 135, because you're doing a... Well, I have to reverse those numbers. I have to take the EXP from the books, 62,140,000, minus the amount I have, which is 62,335,000. And now we're at the negative. So we're at a negative 195,000. So I have enough. So let's get started. Character-wise, we're going to see level 80. There is a little button over here that I can't touch. I just realized that I can show you. But I'm going to do this to make this easier. We're going to go to team setup. We're going to just remove. So we removed everybody. There. We hit characters. So now, the characters that are level 80, because it's going by level, is the main character of the story of the game. Then we have Luca, he's level 80, and we have Ching Shui at level 80. So now let's get Jabbar to level 80. So we're gonna hit ascend. We're gonna ascend. This is how many of the materials he needs. If you need to know exactly how many materials you need, there's a little button here, and it tells you exactly for each ascension and what you need to do. You need to make sure you're at 6, equilibrium 6 to get this high. So wait, I'm not Equilibrium 6. I mean Equilibrium 5. You gotta be at Equilibrium 5 to be able to do all of this. To get all your characters to level 80. So we're gonna do Japara. We're gonna hit Ascend. It's gonna cost... I do have the money. Also, I have the credits. I have tons of credits. We're gonna Ascend. He is going to be there. We're gonna hit Level Up. We're gonna do half and half. We're gonna do... We need exactly... Auto add. It says we need 5... We need 2,760,000. We need... I'll do this on here so you guys can see what I'm doing instead on my phone. We need 2,765,000. Yeah. 2,765,000. We're going to divide that by 2. We're going to divide that by 2. So now we just need 1,382,500. We divide that by 20,000. We need 60. I'm going to go with 69 purple books. And then we take 1,382,500. And we're going to divide that by 5,000. We need 277 books. So since we have the two numbers now, we're going to hit clear. And from my calculator, it says we need 70. I'm going to go with 69 and 276. And this should be around for everybody. And then we need to add 200 more books for blue. And then I'm also going to get refunded back some stuff because that's how it usually goes. You get refunded back a bunch. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to see the stats at level 80. I want to have my stuff at level 80 and stuff like that. Makes it a lot easier to, if I want to get all of the characters leveled up and stuff and play them. That's a lot of books still. That's still a lot. We're at 200. We're almost done. Alright, 277. So it's either 70 in there. So this is what it's going to be for all of the just about all of the characters except for the last 3. So we're going to level them up. We got him to level 80. So now we just got an achievement too also. And we got 2 books back. Now we're going to ascend Jing Yuan. We're going to level him up now. Oh, this is exciting. I've been grinding for a very long time. Oh, grinding for a while. Just getting the books takes forever. So I'm going to go 70 this time and then go from here. So it takes a while for all of these books. I can't do the auto add because it's going to just take away all the numbers that I have for the blue books and just do it that way. So I have to individually click all these. So you're going to be hearing a clicking noise through and through for all of these. Unless I use an auto clicker on my computer that I do have for an auto clicker. But look at Jing Yuan. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool dude. He summons a giant lightning lord if you don't know. If you don't have him, by the way. I got him very early on. That would make me want to pull for him was because I get the giant summon. But he is pretty powerful if you know how to build him right. Use specific armor pieces correctly or get the right stuff on him. Then he becomes pretty cool from there. This time, it was 273. 273. Let's see. if I hit here. Oh, it's a little bit less because I used, it's a little bit less because I used 70 this time instead of the other. So if you lose one or the other, it's still about close to the same. But he's level 80 now. So now we're going to go to Yang Qing. We're going to ascend him. And then we're going to level him up now. This kid's pretty... I haven't got a chance to use this kid much. He is a crit kid. He's all about critting and ice. He's an ice user. So his stuff is pretty... It's alright so far. So... most people... I've heard from most people, or of all the people that I have seen, they don't recommend leveling up all your characters to level 80 because it takes time. It takes a very long time to get the ones you just want. So if you work on your specific characters that you do want to get to level 80, I say go for it for those, but not all of them like I did. Because once I have all of them, from here on out, every character will be easy for me to get to level 80. It's not going to be hard anymore. It's not going to take forever because I have all of them at level 80 and I don't have to worry about that. So the next thing I'm going to be working on for my account is traces. Is starting to work on traces and making my characters a little bit stronger because I cleared a lot of content for where I'm at right now in the game. You can clear a lot of content with just almost all characters level 70 and then have some good stuff. So yep, either 277, and it's the exact number that I said, 276 is perfect. We're going to hit level up. Yang Qing is done. Now we're going to hit Clara. Clara is actually a pretty cool character because she summons Sovrog? I think I say his name wrong. But she summons him, so we're going to level her up too. We're going to do 70 this time. 70 purples. It's either or. I'm doing one or other. Oops, we're going too high there. And then we go from here. Because, she's pretty cool. She's all about follow-up attacks. But she's a heavy destruction user that is all follow-up attacks. Sovrog comes out, does his laser beam when she gets hit. So she likes to decrease her own damage taken from the enemies because she's all about counterattacks. She will basically be the character to put your lures on to beat up Clara because Sovrog's going to be there to protect her and then starts beating up all the other characters or trying to disintegrate him with his laser beam. So that's my case with Clara. Clara's a pretty fun character to use. Also, the other kid was my first 5-star character when I started playing. It was Yang Qing, was my first 5-star character. I really wanted Himiko for some odd reason, but I'm like, but it's after just playing after a long time, you'll end up with all the characters. So now we're going to be on to Natasha. Natasha is an alright character. I think she's alright. She is a healer. She's one of my main healers that I do use in the game. I use her all the time for just about every single build that I have. She is in there until they released more healers. Because since they finally added more healers, I can finally go with other characters that is not Natasha. Like, I could start using Lynx or the other guy, but I don't have Locha because he's a 5-star character. I didn't pull on him at the time. So, but Natasha is a fun all-around. She's an alright character. That's what I think. Her abilities are okay. All of her stuff is okay because I noticed all of the excuse me, abundance characters started using their attack damage based off of their HP, which is pretty cool. I noticed just for Lynx, which is pretty cool, and Fu Xuan has that too, where it's all based off their attack, which is really nice. So, and would you look at there, we already have Natasha at level 80. And then we still got more. So we made it all the way up to Natasha. We got Japard, Yang Chi, Clara, Natasha. Now we're on to March 7th. This is like everyone's dream is March 7th. She's a fun character. She is an ice user character. She's ice. She uses ice. She has one follow-up attack. She is preservation. She likes to protect your allies with cuteness. So, but it also makes the enemies target them if she puts her shields on them. So, make them more likely to attack. So she works really well with Clara. So if you do use her with Clara in tandem with each other and stuff. That makes them work really, really well with each other. I'm gonna use these 10 and then go from there. So she works really well with Clara, which is pretty cool. She also works well with who else? Fu Xuan in the party. If you're using Fu Xuan, Herda, or Himiko, or any of those characters that use follow-up attacks, she works really well with, because she's about preservation and she likes the preservation side of things, and she has a small chance to freeze enemies. This is just a strange video of me leveling up all my characters and talking about the specific characters of what I like. I barely use her. I've been using her in Simulated Universe lately, so I've been getting used to what she can do. We're close. We are... Thanks to these, I can use a little bit less. So we're going to level her up. There she goes. And here's the attack for her at 190 from 1994, 993, 1441. And we still get 2 more books left. Now we're on to Sampo. Sampo is a cool dude. He is a very cool dude. He's part of the nihility side. He's all about wind. He does a lot of wind damage. Wind shears. That's his gimmick, which is really cool because his attacks do a lot. Well, if you raise his attack up to be higher, his attack will do more wind shear damage. His wind shears are based off of his attack, which is really cool. And it stacks up to 5, which makes him does a lot of damage over time. So DOT. So he's one of the cool DOT characters. Right now he is on the banner, so if you have a chance to, you probably will 100% have him if you pulled for Jing Luo. I think I said her name wrong. I did say her name wrong. The ice female character that is there. If you wanted to get her, you have a chance to get Sampo, and then there was 2 other characters I forgot. Oh, Qing Shui and Ting Yun. Those are the 2 characters you can get off of this banner right now. I use him a lot. Almost everything I'm doing, he's there. He's in every single party I use because he's really strong. Very, very strong. But now I got his attack to 2,000. Yeah. Pela. She is also a nihility character. So we got the stuff for her. We're going to ascend. And then we're going to level her up. Pela is an ice user. She's also nihility. She is a character that likes to debuff, puts a debuff of, well, it is a debuff. Wind shears are, she doesn't do wind shears. She has a chance to freeze. She doesn't have a chance to freeze, but she can remove buffs. That's what it is. She can dispel buffs. She can also, besides dispelling buffs, she can, that's basically it, dispelling buffs. And her skill is actually really, really strong. Her ultimate is really good because it attacks all enemies and puts a debuff of reduced defense on her. I would like to switch her weapon up to, I have this other weapon that you get, it has Luca on it, on the weapon and on the light cone, and it adds whenever you attack with anything, basically. It literally has a percent chance to give them another defense reduction down, which seems really cool. Which is really, actually, really cool if you know what you think about and stuff. So, Pela is leveled up. She's level 80 now. Pela is level 80. Yukong. Yukong is the imaginary Harmony character. And boom. Ascended, and now we're going to level her up too. We're gonna Yukong. She is imaginary. She is the free 4-star imaginary character that you can get unless you rolled on her banner. After they did the banner, they were like, they're gonna just give everyone out for free. So she is a free character you can get in the game for that imaginary character. If you can't get Welt, Welt is in the 300 pool or the normal banner. But Yukong is really good. She likes to buff attacks with her arrows, or the one set thing that she's able to do with her bow and arrow that she has. She boosts attacks and attack damage basically for everybody, and it reliance on how long it lasts for is for like 2 turns. It's per character's turn it lasts for, so as long as it's up and you do your ultimates and stuff like that, you can get it off really quick and really quickly. And she has a crowd control debuff, so she doesn't get hit with negative effects easily. So, how many characters do I have left now? Oh, my finger's getting tired. So we're up to 270 in there. Yukong is there, so we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 more characters left. Ooh, this is more than a 30-minute video. Now we're on Ting Yun. So we're going to ascend. You got to make sure you have the money for this too. So this is going to take a lot. So Ting Yun, she is a lightning user, and she's in the path of Harmony also. She is another character that has the buffing attacks. Basically, she gives you a buffed attack based off of her attack stat. So the higher her attack is, the more attacks she will give out to your specific user. She also gives out with her ultimate, she's able to recharge energy for other characters so they can get their ultimates faster, which is pretty cool. She's like the only character that does that for Harmony besides Asta, who doesn't do that, or Yukong, she doesn't do that either. So, but this Harmony character likes to boost the energy for everyone else's team members. For every other team member, and what makes it really cool. So the more she has, the more higher her attack stat is, the more dangerous she becomes for boosting your other characters. So she is very skill point heavy, so there's going to be a lot of skill point use with that. But now she is level 80. We're going to go to Asta. Asta, I use Asta because she's like the only other fire user besides Hook. We're going to level her up. So we're going to take Asta as a Harmony character also. Her ultimate gives out extra speed, which is cool. So you get to attack faster. It makes everybody faster and everything else. But then she also gives out attack buffs, like by 8% for how many charge stacks she has. So if you hit multiple different people with her second ability, her skill, she will get charging stacks that are up to 5. That's about it. Unless you get more of her Eidolons up, then you can get her charging stacks up a little bit more. But it's all depending on hitting another character. and everything else. But if there's only one person on the field, her charging stacks doesn't even go up that much for buffs. So you can probably, so most of the time, if there's multiples, you can get up to 5, but the charging stacks do go away though after a certain amount of turns. They still go away, so they don't stay. If they stay, that'd be really cool, but they don't. So, but I do use her a lot because she is mostly one of the other fire characters that can hit a bunch of damage really quickly. So now we got her to level 80, and now we're gonna do Serval. Serval is Erudition. Erudition is one of the weaker, I say weaker, but they're actually pretty good because Jingyulu is in this. Jingyuan, that's what I mean. Jingyuan is Erudition, and he has the Lightning Lord. So she is a lightning character. She does lightning damage over time, which is based off of her attack. She does a lightning damage over time based off her attack, and she is really strong. I'll be very surprised if I do not have enough books by the time I'm done here. But with her attacks, she does have, they also attack everybody on the field. So the higher you can get her attack, the more damage she can do with damage over time. I would use her with Sampo if you're trying to do, or if you have Kafka or any of the damage over time characters, they do work. Oh, Asta does have a damage over time move, same for Hook, but it's only if you're using their basic attack, and that what procs the damage over time and stuff. So right now we got a few more. We still got a bunch of characters left to do. So now we got Serval to level 80, and Herda is another Erudition character. Herda is a strange one. She does follow-up attacks. Herda is supposed to be the super genius in the game, okay? Builds a space station, built the simulated universe, and she does nothing but physical attacks. It is strange. That's all she does. Mostly just basic attack stuff. She is a ice user, so since she's doing ice, she does ice build up. She doesn't freeze or anything like that. It's all just basic attack. She has a follow-up attack if you get the enemies down to 50%. It will trigger her follow-up attack, which will attack everybody for a certain amount of, I don't even know how much. It doesn't tell you. I've tried to figure this out. I think it's when you deal more damage is when her follow-up attack deals more stuff. So it is strange for Herda. Herda is a weird character, but there's people who hate Herda and there's people who love Herda. So there's those two categories of what's going on. So I hope they release more like the guy who's on the other light cone, or the guy who helps Herda with the simulated universe and everything else, because the Swarm Disaster is really cool. I haven't really finished it yet. I've mostly just been focusing on other stuff, but now she's level 80. Now we're on to Shu Shang. She is the Hunt, and she's a physical character. I haven't much really used her yet, at all. No, I haven't really much used her at all. From what I heard from seeing other people's videos, is that she's one of the strongest physical type user, because she is a physical hunt. She wields a giant great sword that is twice her size, which is funny for a girl this slender, and she could barely lift it up. She could barely. I'm like, she'd probably do much better if she had a smaller sword. She'll probably be a lot stronger, a lot faster. But a giant greatsword, I don't know why they gave her a giant greatsword. It's for a funny gimmick probably, but she's a pretty cool character if you want to use her. I am down to how much money I am down. I still have 9 million credits, so I have 9 million credits. I am down to 9 million. We're on Shu Shang. So she is all about physical weaknesses. If you do weakness breaks on physicals, she gets extra attacks with her special. She summons a giant phoenix that is a giant chicken. It's a giant chicken with her ultimate, and it gives her an extra turn, which is pretty cool. So but she is level 80 also. So now we on Dan Hong. Dan Hong is a really cool character. He is Wind. They just put out his 5-star version of him. Inhibitor Luen Dan Hong, which is pretty cool. He's an imaginary version. But this is his Wind version. His Wind version is pretty good too. I rarely use him though. But he can get his stuff up pretty fast. If you like put an energy on him, he's more of a DPS character. I forget what he is. He is the Hunt, so he can be he can be really good with the DPS characters and stuff. So, which is really cool if you want to use him. I barely use him, but I'll probably start using him more since I have him on level 80 now. Like, he's going to be level 80 with the rest of my characters. In my Honkai Star Rail account, all my characters will be level 80. All of them. Oh, this process. But he's one of the first characters you get. He has a rest spend called Rest Spend that increases his attack and I think critical rate up, where he can do more criticals, which is really cool because the Hunt is all about criticals and stuff like that. So he's more of a strong character, DPS. So he's like a DPS character. If you want to use him as a DPS, use him as a DPS. If anybody's watching this video this long, if you're watching this long, this video has been 36 minutes, almost 40 minutes now. So if you're watching this video, thank you for watching me level up 20 more characters to 20 characters to level 80. 20. But he's level 80. Now we're gonna do Hook. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters left. Hook. She is one of the childs in the game that you can get. She is fire. She's part of the moles and everything else. You play the storyline on Arillo 6 and you'll find out where Hook is and everything else. She's a fire user. She likes to just do fire stuff. That's basically it. You can see her as a fire DPS character for certain enemies that you fight in the game. So her DPS will be really good if you wanted to make her really strong in that. So I don't use Hook that much. Hook does have a burn DOT. She does have a damage over time. It just depends on, you can activate it on basic attack also, because I noticed, I looked at the data bank, because you can look at every character. They gave it to Himiko, Asta, and Hook of that damage over time burn. But I'm waiting for the real fire DPS damage over time character, Gneifen, that comes out and like once this other banner is done, I'm 100% pulling for her. She's a 4-star character, so I don't mind. I do not want Topaz. I want the 4-star character. The 4-star character is going to be very fun for me because she's Nihility and she does damage over time. So now, Hook, you are level 80. Now, Arlen. Arlen is pretty cool. He is a darker skinned type character out of all of the characters in this that I've seen so far in this game. You're in outer space. There should be more diversity of darker characters in the game. He still has the smooth hair. Man, I would get cracked on so badly for my hair looking like that. But no, but Arlen he's a pretty cool character. He's a lightning and destruction character. He's pretty cool. He doesn't use skill points for his skill. He does take health. So he takes his own health for his own skill. So he will zap himself to deal more damage, which is really cool. He does have his own light cone that is a 4-star light cone that helps him out depending on the situation of health bars between each other. He does have an ultimate where he can attack 3 dudes at once of lightning damage. It's really fun when you can chain his ultimate. If you're in Simulated Universe and you go with the hunt, you can chain his ultimate every time you defeat a user. You can just keep chaining it, and it is so funny to chain ultimates in the game. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Let me tap faster. Faster. I could made it as faster, but this is a one-time video, so if I screw up on this video, I can't redo it because I do not have 2 accounts. But Arlen's pretty cool. I like him. So he's level 8. Now we are on Kafka. She is like the wife character for everybody out there. But she is amazing. She is very powerful. She's a character that is just, let's just say, very beautiful. She's a very beautiful character. So we're going to level her up. So we're going to take, now, since I have to do, they're all a little bit lower, auto add let's take these out and see. 165, so 825,000, because these are the other characters that are left. So hit clear. 825,000, divide by 2, divide that by 20,000. We just need 20 purples, so 20 purples is not bad. 20 to 21, and then 400,500. Divide that by 5,000. 82 blues, or 83. So now we have the exact number, 20 and 83. So 20 and 83. So clear. We're going to use all these. And then go up to 20 for Kafka. Kafka is a very powerful character. Very, very, very powerful right now. Kafka is a very powerful character. Like, she is able to trigger all of the DOT that is stacked on a user, stacked on an enemy, all at once whenever she does her skill or ultimate, which does a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage with that. It is pretty strong. Pretty strong. So we're going to ascend her again to get her up to the next level, and then we're going to level her up from 60 to 70. Now, I think, let me make sure. Auto add 266. We hit here. I have it all right here, which is nice if I need to see. 266. Or just hit up here, which would just tell me right there. I need 130. I need 1,330,000. 1,330,000. Divide that by 2. 600, and then divide that by 20,000. So we need 33 purples, and then take the 665,000 and divide that by 5,000. 133 blues. So let's do that. Clear all. So we're gonna do, I'll do 30, because if I've been just rounding up, but yeah, I'm just gonna do 34 purples, 34, and then I did one of there, and then rest blue. But yeah, she is very powerful, very powerful character. Like, she is able to, if you guys were able to get her light cone at the time when it came out, Oh, it just does even more stuff with her light cone and everything else. So I think I'm getting close to not amount of blue books left. So now she is level 70. We ascend her one more time, level 80, and then we're gonna level her up the last time. So this character is just so darn strong. She can be, and she's in the Agility and she's lightning. So she can be your DPS, or you could just have her in there and have her with another DPS, or you can have her do. She's an all-around amazing character that you can use, and it will just end the game in monsters really quickly. Her ultimate hits everyone, and it is a strong one too. Pretty soon I'm going to just rely on purple books now for the last two characters. Fu Shuwen, which I was super excited about that I got. And then I will do this, and then I will show one last thing of all my Eidolons for every character that I have, and then that's it for my account today. And then I'm glad you guys checked out this video. This video probably took, I can't redo it, so I don't mind if you sat through this long listening to my opinions on based on some of these characters. It's really cool, really nice, and I'm glad. So 273, and she's level 80. Kafka is level 80 now, so now I get to claim another pool. Yay! But Kafka is at level 80. Fu Shuwen, she is a character that I was super excited about. I am very excited about still. She is very powerful. I actually pulled for her book because she is very powerful. She is very beautiful also. She's a very beautiful lady in this game. We're going to ascend. She's level 60. We're going to level up. Now at this point I can just click auto add because there's not many books left. Add the rest of these, and then there. Yeah, there's not many left, so we will ascend. She's level 60, and then we'll ascend again, because you had to do the Nail of Ape. Oh, that took a while doing that. Fu Shuwen is very powerful. She's a preservation character. She takes all damages for all characters, which is pretty cool that she takes a certain amount from all characters and everything else. She takes that certain amount of things from all characters, and she adds it to. She takes a certain amount from from other characters, split damage, and then she raises everybody's attack damage. Not attack, but crit rate up and crit damage if you got her E1. She raises her crit damage up, which is really cool. And then her light cone heals for certain rounds and stuff like that. So she is a very powerful character. She can go into just about every single build out there, or any way you want to use her with armor and stuff. So she's pretty cool. So now I also got this one. We have one character left. Do we have enough books for links? Because that means every other character on here is level 80. So we're going to hit ascend. Level up. We're going to add 3, and then the rest is here. Leveled up. We're going to hit ascend. Level up. Lynx. She is a character that is a quantum abundance healer. She heals everyone. She debuffs everyone on her ultimate. She likes to feed people, which is cool. She feeds people, but when she feeds them with her skill, it makes enemies want to target them for some odd reason, so which is strange. But she's a really cool character and everything else that goes with it. And then we can ascend her one last time because she's level 80. We hit there and we hit auto add because why not? And booyah, she is level 80. This is level 80. I have all characters at level 80. Took forever. Oh, it took forever. Every single last character is level 80. All the characters that I have are level 80. This has been almost an hour long video of me just clicking over and over again. The math, the frustration, the calculations, I was correct. Oh, this makes me so happy because now all my other characters will be easier to level up once I get them. I can finally focus on other stuff like trying to do cool things with all the characters, certain combos with all the characters, and what armor sets that I think are pretty cool with the characters. But every last character is level 80. So let me show you the Eidolons, and then that's it for this video. I've been talking for an hour straight. The main character is a given. Once you play the game long enough, you can get her up to E6 or E12. E12. No, E13. E13 because, I don't know, it's E12. Because you need, if you get her you got her preservation side, that'd be details. You can switch here. There probably will 100% will give her more classes besides preservation. And then this is what I have on her preservation side. I don't have all of them yet because I haven't did the missions yet. Now Luca. I have E1 Luca. Right now, when the next banner comes out, they're doing another Luca. They're also giving a free Luca for the event. I want to try to get E6 because his E6 is very powerful, and I would love to get him to E6. Ching Shui, I have at E6. Japard, I have E1 Japard. Jing Lu, he's at E0. E0. Clara is E0. Natasha is at E3. Then March, I have her at E3. I have Sampo at E4. I have Pela at E6. I have Yukong at E3. Ting Yun at E2. Asta is at E2. Serval is at E5. I could go for the Serval at the end of this event, or once I finish it, I can go for Serval at E5. No, to get E6, but no, I'm gonna get Luca because I can still have a chance to pull her later on, so it's no biggie. Herda, she's at E4. You can get more Herdas from doing the simulated universe. I got all the ones from the simulated universe, so I just need 2 more Herdas and she's done. Shu Sang, I got her at E1. Don Hong, I do not have any of him. Hook, I have her at E2. Arlen, I have at E1. Kafka, I do not have. I have her at E0. Fu Xuan, there is a video that I did of pulling, and I pulled 2 Fu Xuans, 2 in that one pull, which was nice. So I ended up getting her E1, which is really cool because it raises the crit damage for all characters also in the Matrix Prescience, and then Lynx is at E0. So I would like to say thank you guys for checking out today's video. It's a very long one, so hope you bear in mind, and I will thank you guys for checking out today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.